Hey everybody. So today what we're going to do is just a pretty simple yoga flow. I'm not a yoga instructor. It's just something that I have been involved in for a long time, on and off, but I'm totally committed to it for 2020. So it's something that I want to grow in. And a desire would be to eventually become some sort of yoga teacher, and all of that. So it's just going to be a simple flow. What I want you to focus on are the key points to the pose. So sometimes that's not necessarily having a straight leg or straight arms or any of those preconceived ideas. So the idea is just to get moving and do something calm and relaxing for the day. So let's start. I'm trying a new setup with the video. Hopefully it works. But anyway, so if you have a heart rate monitor, you want to start it now. And let's get going. So you don't have to use a mat, but a mat can help. I have some blocks here. You don't necessarily have to use blocks, but you could use some books. Those can help support you at different points in the pose. I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna really use them today. We might, depends on how flexible I feel. So you can have the same thing set up there. All right, so you're gonna stand at the front of your mat. You can have your feet hip width apart, or you can have them together. But what I want you to think about is I want you to make your tailbone nice and long. So tilt the pelvis, roll the shoulders down the back, lift the chin. Good, stand nice and tall. Drive the hands down, push into the balls of the feet. Make sure you're stacked. And then I want you to big inhale, lift the chest, and exhale. Good, we're gonna do that 2 more times. Big inhale, keep the pelvis tucked. Exhale, 1 more time. Big inhale, keep it up. That's it. You're gonna drive those shoulders up and then drop them down the back. So the shoulder blades are pulled in and your pelvis is tucked. Nice and neutral. And keep breathing. Good job. And relax. Excellent. Shoulder width, shoulder height, thumbs down to the ground. So make sure those fingers are interlaced. And then you're going to drive them up over the head. Again, you're going to spread those shoulder blades. Beautiful. Now this time your thumb should be pointing straight ahead of you, where your gaze is. Excellent. Release to shoulder height. Release the hands. Switch it so the other hand is on top. Get those thumbs to the ground first and then drive it up. Beautiful. Hold it right there. Shoulder blades pull down. Pelvis tucked. Excellent. And release it. Good. We're going to try and keep breathing through all of these poses. Big inhale. Grab one wrist, lean it over to the side. Back to center. Grab the other wrist, lean it over to the side. Beautiful. Now nice and easy, take it down. You don't have to have your legs straight here. You can bend your knees. Once your hands are on the ground, you can have palms on the ground, fingertips on the ground. If this is too much for you, you can actually put a chair in front of you and put your hands on the chair. You could have your hands on your shins, and I want you to just walk those legs out, whatever is comfortable for you. Okay, you want the weight to come off the heels, and you want to start leaning forward. You want to start letting that head hang, keep walking those feet. It's kind of like just walking it out, stretching it as much as you feel comfortable. Beautiful. All right, you're going to keep your left leg straight. Good. You're going to keep your right hand on the ground, and you're going to try and open it up. Think about the pelvic girdle twisting, but particularly the shoulder girdle. Eyes looking towards the fingers. Can you take it a little bit further? And release. Walk it back out. Hands on the ground, any position that you feel comfortable. All right. That's it. Okay. Now the right leg straight. Left hand stays on the ground. Open and twist. Gaze at your fingers. Beautiful. A little bit deeper and release. Excellent. Now you're going to come up onto those fingertips, head forward, and you're going to place those palms on the ground. Bend your knees if you need to, and you're going to step back into a plank. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. I want you to push into the heels, and I just want you to hold it here for a second. Excellent. You're going to drop to the knees. Bring your toes so that they are touching. You're going to push back into child pose. Excellent job. You're going to place that forehead on the ground, but you're going to keep your forearms up. Arms nice and long.
That's it. Now I want you to reach those fingers a little bit further forward. Nice job. All right, spreading the fingers so that the middle finger is pointing straight ahead. You're gonna come up, tuck those toes, and you're gonna push that butt up. Keep the knees bent for now. Good, push that butt up high, as high as you can get it. Knees bent, and now you're gonna walk it out. Same thing you were walking it out when those legs were at the top of the mat. So we're in down dog, and we're gonna walk out those legs. And when you're ready, keeping that butt high, try and straighten those legs as much as you can, as much as feels comfortable. Beautiful. You're gonna look forward, and you're gonna walk those feet to your hands, nice and easy. Bend your knees if you need to. Come to fingertips, look forward, then fold forward and rise. When you rise, try and have those legs straight. Good. I know that's going to put a lot of work into the hamstring. For me, that's really hard, but I'm going to keep practicing that. So we want that focus to be on a long tailbone, big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Hands wherever is comfortable. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible. Fingertips, tabletop back, nice and flat, then forward fold, stepping back, right leg, then left leg. Plank position, hold it there. Okay, so now we're gonna go into chaturanga, or I like to call it like crocodile. So you're gonna lean forward as much as you can, keep those elbows over the wrist. Don't drop the shoulders lower than the elbows, and then come up into up dog. All right, stay in up dog. What I want you to do is shake it out right here. While you're shaking it out, take a look. So from plank, another option would be to drop to your knees, then come down, okay, and then go into up dog. And then I want you to try and lift those thighs off the ground if your knees were bent. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders for me. One more big roll. Excellent. That's it. Beautiful. Tuck the toes. Push back into down dog. That's it. Remember in down dog here, the legs don't have to be straight. You want them to be as straight as you can, but you want that butt high. Excellent. You're going to look forward between your hands, and you're going to slowly walk your legs together. Now, what I want you to try and do is have your feet together, toes spread. Good. Tabletop, then forward fold, and then stand it all the way up. Beautiful. If it bothers you with your legs together, touching, that's okay. You can have them hip width apart. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Hold it there for a split second. Flat back, and then step it back, right leg. Good. Drop to the knees if you need to. Slow. Hold it there for a second, and then up dog. Nice. Beautiful. And then tuck it under into down dog. You're going to lift that right leg. But I don't want you to open up the hip. Not yet. I just want you to lift that right leg. Keep the right hip down. You're going to put that leg as far forward as you can, and you're going to drop onto your left knee. You're going to arch back. Drop the head back as much as comfortable. Beautiful. Hold it there. 3 deep breaths. Gonna lift the hands. Give me a little gun. That's it. Okay. Gonna bring those hands to prayer position. Bring your neck back to neutral. And then you're gonna reach forward and give me a nice little twist. Eyes all the way. Turn with the body. That's it. Excellent job. 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. You're going to come back to center. Place those hands on either side of the foot. And then you're going to straighten both legs. Be gentle here. Stretch it out. Good. Now you're going to bring that right leg back, and you're back into down dog. Beautiful. Butt high. Now you're going to lift that leg. Remember, don't open up that hip. Drop that left hip. Keep it in line with the right. And you're going to look forward, place that left foot in between. Drop onto your right knee. Good, and then arch back. Take your time, whatever is comfortable. 3 deep breaths here. Gonna lift those hands. Give me that gun. Arch back. Beautiful. Prayer position. Yep. Now the twist. Three deep breaths. Hands back to center on either side of the foot. Take your time here, straightening both legs. Nice and easy. All right, when you're in this position, you want to make sure that your front hip is pushing back and your back hip is pushing forward to try and keep those hips in line. Beautiful. Down dog. Excellent. If you need to, you can rest anytime in child pose. All right. Gonna look forward. Walk those feet to your hands. You're gonna bring those feet together. Flat back. Forward fold. And then come to standing. And exhale. Beautiful. Find your balance. You're going to put all your weight onto your left leg. You're going to try and grab the toe of your right leg. Yeah. That's it. Good. We're going to take that leg out in front. If you can't grab the toe, any part of the leg you can grab is fine. You're going to try and keep that hand in line with the shoulder. As you notice, mine's a little lower. So you can try and bring it higher. Good. And then you're going to try and open it out. Ooh, without falling over. Oh, keep your balance, keep your balance, keep your balance. Beautiful. Tree pose. Bring that heel right in, okay, to the crotch, as close as you can. The only place you don't want it is you don't want the heel on the knee. So anywhere between the knee and the ankle, anywhere between the knee and the groin, okay? And then you're gonna hold it here. Hands straight up. Same idea, you're going to drop those shoulders down the back. Now, you want to push that right hip forward. Open up. Reach those fingers. 3 deep breaths. Now, with control, you're going to release that right leg and you're going to tilt forward. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Now, you want to try and get that right leg, the foot, in line with the hip. The head in line with the hip, and you want to drop that right hip. Beautiful. And then you're going to slowly bend the left knee, going to step back. Open as wide as you can. Spread the arms, eyes forward. Now notice my left leg is pointing straight ahead, my right leg is at an angle. Okay, and my chest is open, and my eyes are on my left hand. Big reach. Beautiful. Excellent. Hands to the hips. You're going to straighten both legs. Turn your left foot in. You're going to come down slowly. Hands on the ground. Fingertips. Yeah? Or flat palms. Arch that back. Now, the opposite action. Tilt the pelvis up. Beautiful. You're going to drop that head as much as you can. Excellent. You're going to come back to flat back. Good, you're going to bend that left leg, come forward. It's a little tricky, step it together. Beautiful, feet together, forward fold, flat back, tabletop, forward fold again, come to standing. Oh, and release those hands. Now all the weight onto the right leg. Spread those toes, lift that left leg, grab that toe, or anywhere that works for you, okay? Want to try and lift that hand so it's in line with the shoulder. I'm a little low, but oh well. And then you're going to try and open it out without falling. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. And then you're going to try and get that heel as close to the groin as you want. Wrong. I don't know what word that was, but it was meant to be groin. All right, remember you don't want the heel on the knee. Anywhere else is okay on the leg. Good, you're going to drive those hands up, shoulders down, 3 deep breaths. With control, you're going to release that left leg. You're going to take it back, keep it in line. Good. Now, trying to get the left heel in line with the left hip. Yep, the head in line with the hips as well. You're going to drop that left hip. Beautiful. Keep it nice and strong.
Excellent, and take it back. Bend that right knee ever so slowly. Beautiful. All right, so you want that left leg to be at an angle, right leg straight ahead. Okay, you want to come as low as you can. Try and get that thigh parallel. Open up the chest, eyes forward. Beautiful. Hold it there. 3 deep breaths. Excellent. Straighten that front leg. Turn your toes in. Hands on the hips. Bring it forward. Fingertips or flat palm. Arch the back. Excellent. Bring it down. Flat back. Beautiful. All right. You're going to try and walk those hands. Yeah. And you're going to bring those feet together again. Beautiful. That's it. Flat back. And tuck it in. Now if you can, you're going to hold here for a second. Grab anywhere behind the legs and you just want to start to ease yourself down. You want a nice long back. So the object is not the forehead to the shin, but the object is the long back. So you can have a long back like this. Yeah? You don't have to be in tight. You want to try and keep those elbows wide as possible, pulling down. All right. So we're going to do 3 big inhales. Every time you exhale, you're going to try and flatten that back a little bit more. Inhale, flatten the back a little more. Inhale, flatten the back a little bit more. Inhale, flatten the back a little bit more. Beautiful. All right, and come to standing. Ooh, those hamstrings were working today. Beautiful. Big inhale. Exhale. Flat back. Good. Exhale. Step it back. Right leg. Left leg. Plank. You can drop to the knees. Come into that crocodile. Excellent. Hold it there for a split second. Tuck it under. Good. All right. Ease it out right here. Take a moment. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Tuck the toes. And let's go into down dog. Good. Remember, butt high. Legs do not have to be straight. Heels do not have to be on the ground. Mine are just kind of getting there. Maybe today, maybe not. Beautiful. Look forward. All right, now you're going to step that right leg forward. This time you're not going to put that left knee on the ground. You're going to stay in that crescent pose. We did this the other day. Yeah, in that yoga-inspired strength training. That's it. Nice job. Okay, now you're going to flip that back leg. Turn it at an angle. You're going to open up those hands, eyes forward. Excellent job. You're going to straighten that front leg. And now you're going to tilt to the side, keeping those hips. If you want, you can move that block. Yeah, tilt that hip. Yeah. Eyes to the ceiling. Twists are really hard for me. Excellent. I'm going to see if I can go a little bit lower. Open up those hips. I'm going to see if I can go a little bit lower. Open up those hips. All right. Good. So what I'm focusing on is taking my left hip back and trying to get my right hip under. Keep it nice and open. Excellent. Beautiful job. Now I'm going to bend that leg again. All right. I'm going to keep that hand on the ground. And now I'm going to reach that left hand up and over. Keep your eyes on the ceiling if you can. If it hurts your neck, just keep your head in neutral. Excellent job. Open up. Keep the knee bent. Eyes forward. Straighten both legs. Turn your right leg forward. Left leg. We're going to the other side. Bend. Beautiful. You're going to straighten that front leg. And now you're going to tilt. Get that block ready if you need to. So first tilt. Yeah, and then open it up. So we want that top hip back, bottom hip under, eyes to the ceiling if we can. Maybe you can go a little lower. Maybe a little lower. I don't know, maybe. Excellent. Now we're going to bend that front leg, keeping the hand on the ground. I'm going to take that top hand up and over. Reach.
the ceiling. Give it a try. Without doing anything to the legs, you're just going to windmill the hands up. Eyes to the left, over that left hand. Beautiful. You're going to straighten your leg, turn your toes forward, hands on the hip. Good. All right. Palms on the ground, fingertips on the ground, arch that back, head down. Good. Maybe your head will reach the ground today. Mine did this time. Excellent. You're going to reach those hands. Beautiful. All right. Now you're going to slowly come into that neutral position. You're going to walk your hands forward, turn that right leg, get ready and step that left leg back together. Can you get those big toes touching, heels touching? All right, palms on the ground, fingertips on the ground, drop the head. Say yes. Oh, say no. Because there's sometimes we have to say yes, and sometimes we have to say no. Flat back, lift the chin, forward fold, hold it there for a split second, and drive it up to standing. Beautiful. And exhale. Nice job. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly try and get the butt closer to the ground. First, we're going to go into chair pose. All right, so maybe hip width apart with the feet, spread those toes. Now you want to keep the chest up, hands up, chest lifted, shoulders down, and you want to sit. Hold it there for 3 breaths. Stand it up. Keep those hands up if you can. Keep those hands up if you can. Good. And on an exhale, I want you to go a little bit deeper into that chair. I don't know. Sometimes I lean forward too much in chair position, and I need to keep it more lifted. It's not about how low you can go. It's about how lifted you can be in this position. Tuck that pelvis and stand. All right, this time we're just going to keep our hands at shoulder height, and now we're going to try and bring the butt even lower. See if you can get it all the way down without sitting on the ground, and then try and stand without touching the ground. If you need to touch, it's okay. 2 more times. Bring it down. These hands help me keep my balance. You want to try and push more weight into the balls of the toes. I'm not that perfect yet, where I don't need those hands to help me. But, all right, this time we're going to bring it down. You want to hold that butt just above the ground now. We're not going back up, so don't worry about it. And then you're going to release the butt. Put your palms of your feet. No, balls of your feet together. I want you to grab a hold of those toes. I want you to lift the chest now and pull the knees down. Good. So what you're doing is, the action is you're pulling the heels closer to the groin and pushing the knees down. Opening up that groin. So give me a little butterfly. Where are you going to fly to? That flower. I don't know. I don't know where I'm flying to. I'm just bit by bit, day by day. Yeah. Right. Okay, bring in the heels a little bit more. Try and keep the balls of the feet together, heels close to the groin. Open up the chest. Flatten the back. Push the knees down. Beautiful. All right, you're going to take your right leg on top. Bring that left leg so that the knee is in line with the hip. You're going to try and place the right foot flat on the ground. All right, big inhale. You're going to try and keep the weight on both sitting bones. Good, exhale. Give me a little twist. Good. Can you lift that hand? Can you twist a little bit more? All right. You're going to hold it here for 3 breaths again. Every time we exhale, we're going to try and twist a little bit more. With that chin, with the shoulder, with the chest, with the eyes. Here we go, big inhale. Exhale, give me a little bit deeper twist. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale a little deeper. Beautiful. And back to center. All right, you're going to lift that right leg. Try and place the foot in the elbow and you just want to ease it out. Just some movement in there, get some blood flow. So now you want to try and get the shin as close to the body as you can, but you want some movement still in the hip. Do what you can. If you need to hold it like this, that's okay. Yeah? The more you do it, the more flexibility will come. Okay. All right, excellent. Now, I'm going to move back on my mat a little bit. So if you're forward, you want to move back a little bit. You want to keep that heel in the groin, that right leg straight ahead. Good. Toes pointing to the ceiling, and now you want to walk it forward. Okay, what's really important here is to try and get the line of the body with the line of the leg. So we don't want to be too twisted to the left, okay? Make the focus twist to the right, because that leg's open, you're going to want to twist left. No, let's try and come down and keep the body focused to the right. Reach. If you can, grab a hold of the foot. Again, anywhere on the leg is fine as long as it's not on the joint itself. Beautiful. Reach. Elbows up if you can. Reach. Remember, every exhale you go a little bit deeper. Yeah, that's the rule for stretching. Beautiful. Excellent. Good job. Now you're going to take that right leg in, that left leg to the outside. Yeah? Try and sit on both sitting bones. It's challenging for me too. My hips are not the most even, so it's very challenging. Now you're going to twist, get it open. So just hang out here for a little bit. Just feel where you are. Maybe make adjustments if you need to. Good. I'm going to try and lift that hand, so that right hand up. And now, try and get that shoulder to be by the knee of the left leg. Right shoulder, left leg. Now, chest twisting, shoulders open, head turning. 3 breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale. And exhale, twist a little more. Beautiful. Come back to center. All right. Gonna release that leg. Try and get that foot into the elbow. Yeah. Again, try and get the shin as close to the chest as you can, and just shake it out right here. You want some movement in that hip, all right, because you're stretching it out. Beautiful. Okay. Now that left leg. Excellent. You're gonna bring that right heel into the groin, left leg nice and straight. Again, the tendency is gonna want to go like this. No, you want to keep it straight, so you want to go left. Trust me. If you think like, I'm straight, no, go left. All right, so we're gonna lean. So I'm already starting to like try and open up my body. Yeah, walk it out. Beautiful. Toes to the ceiling. Grab the foot if you can, anywhere on the leg, as long as it's not on the knee. Go to elbows high, and you want to stretch it forward. So you want to keep that chin up for now, okay? And stretch a little deeper. Can you twist a little bit more to the left? And last time. Oh, beautiful. Come up. Beautiful. Straighten out those legs for me, please. Both legs. Gonna grab the toe. If you can't grab the toe, again, anywhere along the legs. Okay? Toes forward. Now you're gonna lift the chest and exhale. Try and bring those elbows to the ground. Inhale and exhale. Keep the chin up. Inhale and exhale. Keep the chin up. Now this time we're going to hold it down. Yeah, wherever you are. Elbows to the ground, chin up. If the elbows are not to the ground, it doesn't matter. It's the stretch, that lengthening of the spine, that longness of the spine. Beautiful. Chin up, chin up, chin up. All right. Now I want you to keep pulling forward. So every time we exhale, you're going to come a little bit forward. Whatever. A millimeter or an inch. Whatever you're capable of doing today. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now when that chest gets there, and if you're comfortable, then you can lay your head down. Keep reaching, keep lengthening, keep lifting the elbows. Hold it for 3 breaths now, nice and steady. Beautiful. come to seated position, nice and easy. Beautiful. All right, rotate those ankles. Other direction. Beautiful. All right, so I want you to cross your legs, lean forward, and then kind of just tilt them back. Now we're on all fours. Good. Hip width apart. If anything's in your way, kick it to the side. All right. Beautiful. Now I want you to do cat-cow. So arching the back. Beautiful. All right. Inhale, lift the head, chin, tilt the pelvis up. Exhale, drop the head, the chin, and tuck the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come to neutral. Put the toes together. Maybe make the legs a little bit wider. Sit back. Forehead on the ground. Keep the forearms off. Keep reaching those fingers forward. Beautiful. Good. You're going to lift the head. Make sure your middle finger is pointing straight ahead. You're going to tuck those toes. And now return back to that infamous down dog. Beautiful. Now I want you to kind of just like wiggle it out here. You should feel like you've got a little bit more movement now. Hopefully. If not, tomorrow. Beautiful. Push those heels down. Look forward. Walk to your hands and your feet. Walk to your hands and your feet. I don't know where my brain is today. Walk your feet to your hands. Good. Excellent job. You're going to come down. Put those knees on the mat. Okay. Now, some strengthening of the wrists. So I want you to lean forward, okay, on those wrists. Kind of rock forward and back. Yes. Put some pressure on the hands. Make sure those fingers are spread. Excellent. Now we're going to try. You're going to try and lift both your knees off. And release. If you can't lift both, you can do one at a time. Okay? Let's do it again. Try. And release. One more time. Lift. And release. Beautiful. Now this time, you're going to lift and you're going to try and bring those legs in front. Cross the ankles. Tuck it under. Lift for a split second. If you can't do that, that's fine. Just find yourself on your back. Beautiful. Okay. So I want you to bring your knees into your chest. Excellent. Open your legs a little bit for me. Rotate those ankles. Beautiful. That's it. Other direction. Keep switching it out. Think about, are they moving in the same size circle? You know, you may notice one ankle is way better at moving than the other. My left ankle doesn't like to draw circles. My right one, so it's not too bad. Beautiful. All right. So you're going to place your feet flat on the ground. You're going to lift those hips. Excellent. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do that again. So when you lift, you want to think about lifting vertebrae by vertebrae. So first the pelvis, then the lower back, then the middle back, then the upper back. Beautiful. One more time. And lift. Excellent. Now you're going to stay up and you're going to try and walk those elbows and shoulders closer together. Lift the hips up a little higher. Good. Hands on the ground. Walk those shoulders in a little bit more. Lift the hips a little higher. One more time. If you can, clasp your hands. Shoulders in. Lift a little higher. And release. Excellent job. Bring the knees in. Ah, beautiful. Place the feet on the floor. Straighten out the legs. You may want to fit on the mat entirely. It doesn't matter. We're nearly done. Good. You're just going to relax here for 2 seconds. Let those feet open up. Let those hands open up. And let everything just kind of drop to the ground. All right, I'd like you to stay here, and I'm going to kind of maybe give you some take on breathing. All right, So stay in that seat, that lying down position. And I want to talk to you about a breath that I learned a few years ago. I mean, again, I'm not an expert on this or anything, but it's something that has helped me. Now would be a good time to do some meditation or just a 5-minute lie down, like just you. But a breath that I kind of liked is, I think it's called Ujjayi breath. And you kind of make this, try and get this rasp in your throat. So try and constrict the throat. And kind of focus on the breath. And you want to think about inhale and silently say to yourself, inhale, and then exhale and silently say to yourself, exhale. And maybe do that for a couple of minutes. So now I'm going to go to my meditation practice. I'm trying to do it. My aim was always to try and do 5 times the meditation per week, so 5 days. I'm still aiming for that. Sometimes it's harder for me to do it. I know it's so beneficial. So my experience with it is I have psoriasis, a chronic skin, well, it's not just skin deep. So it's like chronic inflammation now, and mine shows its signs on my skin. And that was, a couple years ago now, but it was really hard for me. And that's when I really delved into meditation. And that has really helped me to realize that I can overcome and I am stronger, even if in the moment I feel like I'm struggling. And I used that same breathing to help me while I was running my first marathon, one and done. So I'm not doing any more, but it helped me, and it helps me in everyday life, and I can see it manifesting in other ways. But maybe, you can give it a try. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was good. I know it's not, the best or anything, but, I'm just trying to help as much as I can. So have a lovely day or evening or whatever time it is that you're doing this. So enjoy the rest of it and have a good one. See you.